Well, this week I'm joined by Laurence Skelly, the Minister for Economic Development. You've released this information about another confident outlook for the year, which is in itself quite interesting with these so-called challenging times and penny pinching that's going on in government areas, charging for this, that and other. Why are you so confident?
Well, I think it's important to put that message out there about the economy and actually differentiate the issue with regards to our fiscal position, our rebalancing, and the difficulty with regards to charges and so forth. But what is the economic outlook? And they're two very different issues. And the economic outlook for the Isle of Man in 2015 is looking as it's going to not just go from good, but to strengthen our economy. We've enjoyed growth and we've enjoyed stability with regards to employment. Inflation's remained low, and that will continue through 15. What we want to see really is the issue of a better living wage for people. We fully recognise that people are feeling it in their back pocket, and what we're hoping to do is this year is in this strengthening of the economy see a benefit there with regards to hopefully increased in their wages.
We've been selling off the family silver as such, the nunnery for instance, that's gone through now, has it?
It has.
That's a done
yes,
deal.
I'm delighted. I mean, it's been a long haul, but I think it's fantastic that we've now reached the point of exchanging legal agreements here at the end of the year, and now therefore this is a legal binding arrangement.
And you're happy with, you've got safeguards in there, if anything goes wrong, can you get it back? Do you keep control if things don't work out as intended?
Indeed, yes, we do. And what we've done here is we've actually sold the nunnery to an entity that is going to create not just an investment, inward investment here to this property, a very treasured property for the Isle of Man in terms of its historical presence, but it's actually about creating employment and job opportunities for the future.
Because how much did you get for it? How many millions did you sell
We got
for?
£5 million.
And what do you think the market value would be? Much higher than
Well,
that?
if you was to sell that on the open market, it was going to be 7 million, but we do have a protection for that. But really, it's not just about getting that 5 million. It's actually the benefit that's actually going to be for the Isle of Man.
And when will that be seen?
Well, what we've got to do is we're creating a facility here, a campus. So it's got to be an educational facility. It's going to be a business training centre. It's going to have the opportunity to have, hopefully, some sort of student accommodation. This is going to be that's going to be on a basis of industrial tourism, if you like. A lot of people see that. You see this elsewhere, how students help communities become vibrant and increase the local spend.
Because they put them, local
put the money in,
spend.
totally. And that's one of our big focuses with regards to the economy, is that we want to, and we highlighted here with regards to tourism in particular, the visitor economy. 2014 has seen some significant increases as far as the Isle of Man is concerned. We've had decades of decline in tourism. Now we've got investment, we've got growing numbers, we've got new air routes. It's looking very positive for the future for tourism.
And what about another one of your pet items, which was the TT Museum sort of thing? We keep hearing about that.
Indeed. Well,
moving on?
Well, yes, we are. We're going to be making an announcement very shortly with regards to the TT World Series. The TT attraction is another part of that.
You put some money into that, haven't you?
Well, we have, and we're delighted that we now actually created this virtual development team, and the idea of that is to actually take forward projects like the TT attraction that will hopefully get to a point that we can realise that.
And again, that is going to come to fruition when?
Well, what we want to do is we want to get to a point here that we create a inward investment. Again, it's important to recognise in like what we're trying to do with regards to Central Douglas here and the nunnery, this is attracting inward investment, not government investment, but private equity investment into the economy. And the TT attraction is exactly one of those offerings.
There's some positive things. There must be other things you're more cautious about that are coming up this year?
Well, as always, I think what we do need to be, yes, the indicators look positive. However, we can never be complacent. And that is a very important point. We have so many businesses, so many sectors here on the Isle of Man that are global, and therefore they are dealing in a global environment. And we know how competitive things are around, not just inside our shores, but beyond our shores. And we must be aware of that issue about being too complacent.
Now, it's a big department. You have lots of people helping you. And incredibly, you're bringing in Mr. Shimon, who was the minister and stood down, and you took over. How's that working out? Is it started yet, or is it a strange one?
No, it's not at all, actually, because if you have a look at the makeup of our department already, I have David Cretney, who I served under at Department of Infrastructure. I have Graham Cregeen, who I served under with DCCL. Both of them have experience and can offer us expertise, particularly political expertise, that we can drive forward. What we're trying to do is grow the economy. So John Shimon joining us, it's absolutely ideal, to be quite frank. So I'm delighted with this, with him joining the team.
Okay. Finally, there's been a lot of talk of electioneering going on within the members of the House of Keys. You yourself, how are you feeling? Are you making moves yet to make your decision on what you're going to do?
No, I've been quite open. I've already stated I will be restanding. So yes, I don't think you ever stop. Actually, you know, you're always in the public eye. Therefore, you're always being measured. And you know, at the end of the day, that's what happens when you put yourself forward.
But it's always been said by Mr. Tier that the big decisions have yet to be made, and sometimes with that one eye on the election, some members won't be able to make those decisions.
Well, yes, no, it's a very valid point, and I think this is about, you know, is it the next election or the next generation? And it's a very, very valid point. What we have done, and I think it's very important to take a look at where we're up to and what we set out to do. We've set out to rebalance the budget, and we're nearly there. You know, we have the budget delivered here next month by Minister Tier, so we've managed to do that. Yes, there's been pain. It has been difficult. We set out to grow the economy. That's my role right now. I've been working on that. We are growing the economy, and we are trying to protect the vulnerable. Job's still an ongoing job, and we're now trying to deal with some of the bigger issues, and that's what the big debate is all about, that we can actually put that into the public domain and see how we can take that forward for a sustainable future.
There's no doubt you're a high flyer. I mean, you're in there, minister already. Have you got your eye on the prize to run the government next time?
I've got my prize on, my eye on to do one thing and one thing only. To actually do what I've set out to do with regards to all the roles that I've done, and that is to perform to the best of my ability. And this is about growing the economy. And I will actually, I've said I will stand again, and let's see what happens.
Would you say yes or no to that position?
I don't think anyone can say yes or no to any position, really, because
so
until you can actually get re-elected at the end of the day. You know, we have a democratic process there. A lot of people talking about it, and that's fine. Let them talk. You know, at the end of the day, I just want to get on with the job that I've been put in place to do, and that is being the Minister of Economic Development. I feel very blessed, actually, not just with the political members I've got, but all the entire team. And that's what I look at, is look at the team that we've got, and we do need to be much more joined up across government to achieve these goals that we set out.